And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Oh my God. Have you seen what's going on around the world? Oh man, all the crazy. Have you seen what's going on in the United States? You got that Ilhan Omar saying we're going to defund ICE and all that shit. Wow. You got Trump, Iran saying he's going to do a boom, boom, pow in the USA. Trump's like, bring it. We're going to invade. I mean, I'll tell you what, also Venezuela and all these things going on. Distractions. I mean, I hear the headlines. I haven't studied who's doing what to who and why, and I don't give a fuck, man. I'm just about trying to learn about crypto and making cash flow. I got my Anderson advisor to protect me against the government, my Anderson advisor to protect me against people who are going to try to sue me. I don't have shit, man. You can sue the fuck all you want. You ain't getting shit. That's what we got at Crypto Hulk. If you look right below the channel, you'll see the more button. Click that more button. There's a drop down box. You can get Caleb Brown, the best institutional custody on the planet. We're getting it as retail people. That's pretty cool. And then we got the Crypto Hulk lawyer. Man, I'm telling you, a whole lot of shit's going down right now. A whole lot of distractions. But you know what? I got blinders like a horse. I'm not looking left, right? I'm just looking at crypto. I'm just looking up crypto news. I'm watching. You know, it's a coincidence. Like, just look. As we get a new president, it did this last when Trump first got elected. Like the crypto prices started going up and all that was speculation. And then after a little bit, it kind of went down. And if you notice right now, the past 6 months, crypto's been dumping, right? Does it make any sense? Out of all the news that I have, the news we have right now, if this happened 5 years ago, oh my God, XRP right now would be at $50, $100. No, but all the cryptos go down. Have you noticed? That's what something's telling me, like something is up. They're doing something. They're manipulating. They're keeping the prices down. That's what they're doing so they can buy. They're buying on dark pools, so you can't see. I got an early show. I got to take somebody to a medical appointment, so I got to get the show done, and I got to be somewhere right after the show. So, yeah, like all this news all over the place, and I'm fine with it, man. I know this is all fake, this whole space. These are Central Intelligence, and I can't say agency. These are all psychological operations going on. I mean, it's real life. I'm not saying they're fake, but it's like done to manipulate judgment. It's done to distract people. The people at the top, they don't care who lives and who gets unalived. As long as there's no nuki going on where everybody on the planet has to breathe all that shit and it goes in the ocean. No, nobody wants all that. So it's like, you know, I don't know how all this works. I'm not even going to pretend. But what I do know is that right when all this crypto laws are coming, all the institutional adoption of crypto, how are the prices dumping? What's going on in the world? That's how I know this is psychological operations, because it's just not normal. Something is going on. Something's being set up. All of a sudden now, all hell's breaking loose. It's about time. Maybe this is that black swan we need to get this fucking shit going. I mean, I don't know if you've bought enough gold and silver over the years. I have a feeling a lot of you have not. Now, maybe the diehard Crypto Hulk fans, absolutely. If you're a diehard Crypto Hulk fan, you've been buying gold and silver ever since I started posting it. I mean, if gold and silver, look, I'm not caring about the economic situation of the whole fucking world. All I know is I've stocked up on gold the past few years. I'm ready to go. Like, my gold can literally pay off my house. When that shit goes up to where it needs to go at, awesome. The economy dumps, shit, my gold's going to go to 10,000 an ounce, right? So it's like, I'm prepared. Like, I'm good. Everybody else, A lot of over all the years, people saying, oh, I'm buying crypto instead of gold. I guess those people aren't around anymore. How'd that work for you? How has that worked for you right now? People are like, I'll sleep on the couch and eat ramen noodles. Well, I'm going to be having like lobster and steaks this whole time and having money and shit from the gold. Because as the gold skyrockets, I'll make it right through this black swan. A-okay. No problemo, amigo. Because I prepared for this years ago. I knew this would happen. All the crypto's going to jump. And then you got no money. Your crypto's worthless. You can't stake it and make what, $5? I already knew that's why I bought gold. A year and a half ago, I came back from a cruise to Mexico. Told the Mrs. Crypto Hulk, hey, I'm going to max out 4 credit cards. I'm going to buy gold. Walmart got all stupid. Walmart's trying not to sell you gold. After you buy so much gold from Walmart, they're like, oh, no, we can't sell you anymore. I'm like, are you fucking serious? So I have to use like 8 different places to buy gold. Walmart's got no fucking balls. I even called the security. They kept shutting down my card all the time. I'm talking to the security people there at Walmart. They're so fucking stupid. I think some of the most retarded individuals work at Walmart. But yeah. So I'm not giving a shit like what's going on with the crypto prices. I don't care at all. People are like, oh man, crypto's down. Oh shit. I'm like, gold is up, man. I'm like this, dude. I'm living large. I'm like, awesome. Maybe crypto dumps even harder. That means gold and silver's going up even more. I'm like, oh yes, I fucking love it. I was telling people 5.5 years ago, I'm positioned and I'm preparing to where when the economies of the world dump in and go bad, I'm going to be going up at that same time. And so far, I have. I have done very, very well with gold and silver. I'm shocked. And I'm going to see, I know things are going to get even worse financially, globally, and that gold's going to hit 10, 12,000. I've been telling you this for only 5.5 years. Well, and I got whales. Whales have called me. They got 2-3 million in gold. I'm sorry, 2-3 million in crypto. I'm like, how much you got gold? Well, none. You got any silver? No, I got maybe $20,000 in silver. I'm like, wow. So you got 2 million in crypto back then, 2 or 3 million. Now they probably got like 1 million in crypto, no gold, no silver, no backup shit. I'm like, fucking stupid. I'm thinking if you got 3 million in cryptocurrency, that's the wrong answer. You should have had 1 million in gold, 250,000 to 500,000 in silver, and then 1.5 million in crypto. That's how it should have been. Because then you're gonna be riding that wave. Everybody else is starving. They got no money, no food, but you got gold. You're selling off gold coins for $10,000 a piece. The rent's getting paid for like 5 months in advance and shit. You're just like living large. You listen to Crypto Hulk. You've been buying the gold and silver coins on my channel that are below the thing all the time. You're stocking up on them. You didn't go all in on crypto. You were smarter than that. You listened to Crypto Hulk. Don't be a complete Tim Waltz. Get a loan. So then when crypto, like right about now, has hit probably full bottom, maybe it goes lower, but it don't matter. Then I started telling y'all what? Get a fucking loan. I think I've been telling you I've been getting loans for 5.5 years now. I think I've been telling you that. So when I see the crypto's low, like the last time it was gold, it wasn't crypto that time because I didn't have Caleb Brown. So I had, when I first bought my crypto, I took a loan out in 2020. I'm not gonna tell you how much, but the minimum it was $8,000, and I was buying XRP at 15 cents a piece. Winner, no dollar cost averaging, none of that dumb shit. You just go out, you get a loan for $8,000. Like in today's money, that'd be about $12,000. So I took that loan, paid it off for about 1.5 years or whatever, all good. Then Ned didn't buy crypto until Caleb Brown. That was maybe January of 25. It could have been November of 24, but I took 4.5 years off, whatever it was, and wasn't buying any crypto. Then that's when, now last year, About a year and a half ago is when I maxed out some credit cards to get gold. See, that's how I do it. I'm not trying to miss out on shit. I never miss out on shit. If I need whatever I need, I get a loan and I go buy it. And then I work on paying a loan. If I can afford $200-300 a month or whatever, if I'm already buying $300 to $400 a month in crypto, then I just go get a loan. Let's say $8,000, divide that up into $300 a month, and they just fucking pay the shit off. I don't care about interest rate. That's so fucking stupid. But you're gonna have 23. Let's say you put on a credit card, but you're gonna have 25% interest rate. I don't fucking care. I bought gold. I'm not gonna say how much I made, but it was nice. How much did I pay in interest for the gold? I don't know, like $1,500 or something like that. How much did I make? I'm not telling, but at least 20x, let me tell you. So that's what you do what you do. If you want to be broke, then don't get a loan. But you got to get meth salts. Thank you very much for the $2 in meth salt fund. Oh, yeah. Let us start here. It's lunchtime in Melbourne. Let's go to the United States article right here. Let's do a copy and a paste. My name's Crypto Hulk, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about taking loans. I don't know anything about financial advice. What I do know is how to get high. Meth salts are the best. I snort paint thinner, gasoline, eat cocaine, heroin, opium, all that stuff. Inject LSD and peyote and Demerol, whatever you name. I can date, rape, drugs, everything. I take them, snort them, chop them up, eat them, mainline them, whatever. 24/7 for 5.5 years. That's what powers Crypto Hulk Show. That's where you get your financial advice from. Okay. Senate committees coordinate the Clarities Act timelines. It's coming, everybody, really soon. I think this month. I think that's why all this crazy shit's happening. It's like something's got to give with the crypto. That's why they're trying to do all this crazy shit. Raising stakes for crypto, U.S. crypto markets. Not saying we're getting rich tomorrow, but something's got to give something. Senate leaders have locked in committee deadlines for a sweeping crypto market overhaul that could reshape U.S. digital asset regulation. It could redefine stablecoin rules and set the stage for a decisive floor vote before the 2026 election cycle. So basically, the Democrats don't want crypto to go through, and the Republicans do. That's just how it is. I mean, I don't see, you look at all the Republicans, how many are fighting crypto? Then you look at the Democrats, how many are fighting crypto? There's a ton of those. Legislative efforts to regulate the American digital asset market reached a significant turning point today as two key Senate committees established formal timelines for the digital asset clear. They set up a timeline, everybody. Let's see if they follow it. See, this is why you can't predict shit. Yeah, they set a timeline. Doesn't mean they follow it. So this development signals a coordinated push, to finalize rules before the 2026 election cycle begins. Senate Banking Committee Chairman Tim Scott officially released a 270-page amendment on January 12th. You know what amendment is? Okay, so we already have crypto law, let's say the Clarities Act. The Congress people got bribed by the banks, and they're going to take away our staking ability to get yield. That's what this 270-page amendment, you know what amendment is? Is something that's already done, and you undo a part of it. That's what they just did. 300 pages of a law that they passed. Now they got 300 pages. They're going to undo shit that they did. I'm like, wow, that's America. So we're going to get the fuck job. All the banks are going to get to have the interest. We're going to get nothing like usual. The new text addresses a primary point of contention regarding stablecoin rewards by prohibiting platforms from paying yield solely for holding assets while allowing incentives for network activity and transactions. Okay, so what the government wants is they want you to spend all your crypto but not hold it and save it. See what I mean? Now, let me try to put this here. Wouldn't it be smart to reward people for whatever they want to do? If you want to save, if you want to hold and earn interest, let them do that. If you want to spend it, then it's a, but why are you going to stop people from holding crypto and earning yield, but then incentivize them to spend and get rid of their crypto? See, that's what's happening. What did I tell you yesterday? I predicted, I told you, if you have crypto, they're going to allow you to keep it, but you're not going to be able to stake it and have this perpetual, this forever kind of money. That's only for the rich people. For institutional investing, they can do that. Institutional investors, they can do that, but not us. See, we can't have perpetual, eternal wealth. They're going to shut us down and say, well, but we're going to, what are they going to do to us? They're going to incentivize us to spend all of our crypto up. But the rich people don't have to. They can stake it. I'm just putting that out there, okay? Just in case. But that's how it's going to go down. I predicted that already, and it's looking like I'm right again. Families and small business benefit from clear rules of the road. The bill, that's for the dumb money. This bill reflects months of serious work, ideas, and concerns that have been raised across the committee, the banking committee, not the whole committee. And it gives everyday Americans the protections. Oh, wow, that's so fucking stupid. This is such bullshit. Investors and innovators can't wait forever while Washington stands still and bad actors exploit the system. The legislation puts Main Street first, cracks down on criminals, oh, what a load of shit, and foreign adversaries, and keeps the future of finance here in the United States. That's so dumb. That's for like low IQ people. The draft also establishes a framework for banks to engage with digital assets under strict safety standards. To support the rollout, Republicans launched a myth versus fact campaign today, framing the legislation as a national security priority. Oh, shit. You see where this is going, everybody? I told you years ago, they're going to try to I know they're going to try to take all the XRP. They're not doing no buyback. It's called a take back. I don't see them paying you shit for your XRP. That's why I never loaded up on that. And then your ISO 20022s, I hope to God they don't take all those. Because according to here, Tim Scott, it's a national security priority. Ta-da! That's how they take your shit from you, everybody. And they're probably going to take it from me too. So I'm just letting you know. That's why I never really loaded up too much on crypto. I kind of, back in 2020, spent my $8,000 and said, I'm kind of done, because if the government takes the shit or somebody hacks it or whatever, what good is it if I just keep piling and piling and piling money into shit that they're just going to keep taking from me? But I'm buying it now each month, but I'm just saying that don't hold your breath. You just don't know the government, what they're going to take and what not, because now they're throwing words like national security in there. I already told you years ago. I think XRP, XLM, well, maybe not so much XLM. Definitely XRP, some kind of a banker's coin and shit. Systemic for the American government and the world. I think they'll probably end up taking XRP and XDC. I don't know about Stellar, though. Maybe, maybe not. But, I mean, if they don't, I'm not predicting anything. I've always had that belief or that feeling. And if they do, it's not going to shock me. I hope they don't, though. But that's why I just don't buy only XRP. Like, there's dumb shit people out there on YouTube that make videos that all they have is XRP. And if the government takes that shit, they're so fucked, and all their followers, I'm like, wow, you're going to mislead all your followers that you're a dumb shit and all you do is buy XRP all the time. You're backing the truck up. Well, I'm backing the truck up. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, I bet you do that with your boyfriend on Friday nights, don't you? I'm grateful to Senator Booker, who continues to be a great partner, as well as our staff for their hard work. So they're trying to have, they got Elizabeth Warren in there. What does that bitch say? Senator Elizabeth Warren issued a formal warning to the SEC, urging the SEC to block digital assets from people's 401k. Oh, God, there she is. She's so fucking stupid. That's basically what's going on, is you've got these Congress people that should be voting on some kind of a bill this month, and we're going to see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. More bath salts, says Crypto Bat. Thanks for that donation for the drugs. We got Timbo, late to the gate, so I pay the late rate. Oh, that works out brilliant. Everybody be late from now on. Robert Driscoll says gold, and silver. Thanks, Hulk. Because I kind of knew already that this whole crypto market's going to dump, and I got to have gold and silver to make it through. Maybe this shit goes for a year, maybe two. I don't know how bad things get, but it's like I'm not worried, because that's what I've been doing, stacking gold and silver for the day when the economy dumps. Because you can't rely on your crypto. All this shit dumps. You can't sell off your crypto to pay bills. That's where the gold and silver skyrockets. When the money dumps and we have a black swan, that means gold and silver's going nuts. The crypto's dumping. Everybody should have known that. Black swan and shit. We all know everything's going to dump. Now, you got to survive during this black swan period. How are you going to do that? It's not going to be staking your crypto. That's the dumbest fucking shit. Oh, well, I'm going to go stake my crypto then. Oh, wow. I'm not staking a fucking thing. Yeah, you're going to go stake it, make $50,000 or $100,000 off your crypto, and then you're going to not have any money to pay that loan back. That's not going to work out good. Then they take your crypto from you, and then it becomes worth like $30 million. So you got $100,000 so you could get a $30 million. Wow, that's so fucking stupid. That's why I have gold. It's all separate from my crypto. I got plenty of money coming to me in gold. Never got to pay it back. And I got my crypto on top of that. Oh, sweet. Let us take a look next. Okay, there's a crypto. Hold on a minute. There's a crypto called Block V. And we're going to go over Block V. I went over Block V. Somebody asked me to look it over maybe 3 months ago or 8 months ago. I wouldn't put it on the show. But I remember when I was first selling coins on my show, I bought some there, but there's also this gold shop I'd go to, and I'd hustle in there quick at $1,700 an ounce, $1,750 an ounce. Like, I'd get my money and I'd rush in there to quickly buy it. I wasn't even buying crypto. I was buying the gold after I got my XRP, and I get my paycheck and then rush into the gold shop, get a coin, just kind of look at it and shit. And then I consistently, for years, like the gold shop knew me. I drive about an hour. It'll take about an hour to get to the gold shop. I drive there on purpose. The minute I got money, boom, right away, because I knew gold would go up. It was almost like I'd have to hurry. I wouldn't speed to the gold shop, but I go straight to the gold shop, go in there, lay down the cash, get a gold coin, and be like, oh, man, how cool is that? And then they already know. I'd call them like in advance. Hey, I'm driving from the mountains. I'll be there in an hour. They're like, okay, we'll have your coin for you. I'm like, all right. Years of stacking gold paid off. Now we have an article here on Block V. A lot of people just buy into these cryptos. They're just trying to watch it go up 5, 10, 30% and then sell it. This crypto is one of these where I just wouldn't even fuck with it personally. But somebody wanted me to read about it. And the next phase, here's the article. Okay, look, Block V has been around for 10 years. They have not done a damn thing. 10 fucking years. Nobody's barely working with them. It's like, it's a nothing burger. They eventually had to scrap their old blockchain, start a brand new one, turn in the old coins. They basically had to just get rid of the whole fucking thing. So I wouldn't even touch this token, but that's kind of basically what happened. They're now layer 2 Ethereum and they're working on Web3 like everybody else is. This program here is we introduced the first ever NFT platform. That was 2017. How well did all that shit do? The NFT market, that just dumped all the way down to nothing. Now, in the future, it was probably going to be good, but they didn't. Block V never had the technology to do shit. Okay, who are their partners? Pepsi? Seriously? Soda pop company? Now, Visa is their partner. That's good. But Unilever, don't they make soap? Like Unilever, like Gillette razors and shit? I mean, the Olympics is their partner. Come on, man. Come on, man. The new, they keep stressing, the new Block V, because the old one was fucking garbage. So the new Block V launches a full layer 2 blockchain on Ethereum powered by our native token for gas, not a side chain with its own secure. So basically they had Block V. They realized it was a shit coin. And then they just basically took that name and made another coin because everybody knew the name Block V. And so this is like a nothing burger. They're using the same technologies that a lot of these cryptos. All they're doing is copycatting, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and do the deep dive. Block V is a Web3 operating system and protocol focused on creating programmable smart NFTs. Yeah, the other ones were fucking stupid. It's dynamic, interactive, non-fungible tokens that combine multimedia elements with blockchain functionality. The platform enables tokenization of digital and physical assets, bridging Web 2 and Web 3 for enterprises and developers. It has loyalty programs, real-world asset tokenization, digital product passports, augmented reality, AR, and AI. It has SDK. I'll bet you they're using Cosmo SDK, and that's basically Ripple for the bridge and all that. And there's your Ethereum virtual machine. So basically, they're building on Ripple. Basically, what I believe they're doing. They've got Ethereum polygons in there. So if you got Polygon and Ethereum and shit and Solana, then you got the Stellar has what's that bridge that Stellar has? Allbridge, that's it right here. So since they're dealing with hardcore Polygon Solana, you got Ethereum, Polygon, Solana. This is Allbridge. I'll bet you they're integrated with this as well. There's the web page there. They probably got Allbridge working with them. So the SDKs, it says Ethereum. So they're using the Ripple EVM. That's what I would bet millions that they're doing that. It says they have application tools like SDKs. It is Ethereum virtual machine compatible, interoperable on chains like Ethereum, Polygon. They're using Cosmo SDK. And that is this right here. Let me just show you that. You can read up on it. Brand new people can read up on it. This is the secret that they're doing. See, their Block V couldn't do shit before. That's why they didn't do a damn thing. Now all of a sudden, Ripple comes out with this Cosmo SDK and shit. Stellar comes out with Allbridge. And all of a sudden now, Block V comes back to life because it couldn't do a fucking thing before. The project is undergoing a major evolution. Yeah, because it was still a fucking monkey from 2017 to 2023 when they retooled this Block V. It says they're going under a major evolution. Yeah, because they were still fucking monkeys from when this project started. This includes transitioning. Oh, I bet you they transitioned to a fully decentralized protocol. Oh, like the XRP ledger with a new layer 2 blockchain on Ethereum. And layer 3 application for high throughput operations, staking, governance, handling of real world assets. They're all these motherfuckers are running on Cosmo SDK. Who are the pioneers of this? A guy named Reeve Collins. He was the CEO of Tether, which was sold to Bitfinex. Okay, the people that founded this, there's some guy that had a world of Pi prior roles at Swisscom, so he did cloud. The founder of these people, it's not in the world that we know of. Like, there's no companies or business or techie that we talk about in the show at all. That's why this project never went anywhere. I'm not going to talk about the different developers. They got four advisors and like 2 key employees for leadership. These people are nothing burgers. December 31st, 2025, they announced the next phase, which is a new layer 2 on Ethereum. It's coming in first quarter 2026. So either January, February, or March, Block V is going to have a new phase. Okay? Trust and believe, I won't be waiting to see it. Hold on a minute there. Hold on. They're having basically an everything migration. Block V was just a pile of shit, and they just had to redo it all. Does that make sense? So that's basically, I'm going to kind of stop with this Block V review. You got Visa, and that's it, okay? Visa, Pepsi, Unilever, Vodafone, the National Basketball Association, X Games, Verizon, Accenture's a Ripple partner, a massive Ripple partner. Olympics, Casper Labs is involved in this. Edge Network, Store J Labs. Oh God. Axe, you know that body lotion, that body shampoo shit called Axe? Well, it's made by Unilever. That's their fucking partner. Like, and then Doritos, that's one of their partners, Doritos. Okay, I'm done with Block V. It's ridiculous, dumb shit, okay? Please don't get Block V. All right, let me check some comments. Go to the next one. Silver price is $93. Man, I'm telling you, I was selling silver at about $15 per coin. That's what I remember all my silver was at, is about 15. Let's go. Okay, now this article here, I'll tell you what webs. This crypto news thing is called The Street. www.thestreet.com. Let's have a little fun with these fucking tards. All right. Here's the title. XRP surges. XRP surges. It went up 3%. These people are so fucking desperate. Oh, no wonder. It's Tom Dumlovey. D-U-M-B. Look right there. You got Scott Melker and then good old Tom Dumlevy from Veris Capital. Wow. I'm not even going to listen to these fucking clowns. Okay, so the title is Ripple Surges. Wow, that sounds like a desperate 80-year-old hooker. I'm not calling that Tom Dumlevy, D-U-M-B, Dumb Levy. Ripple secures a preliminary license in a European country. The price of XRP climbed roughly 3%. So fucking what? As Ripple secured a regulatory license in another major European country. Ripple announced on January 14 that the blockchain technology and crypto company has secured a preliminary electronic money institution license. That's called an EMI from Luxembourg's Commission de Surveillance and Sécurité Financière. The CSSF is a regulatory body in Luxembourg that oversees the financial sector in the Western European country. The latest development is a pivotal step towards scaling Ripple payments and bring institutional-grade asset infrastructure to the EU. It was only last week that Ripple secured the EMI license and crypto asset regulation from the United Kingdom's Financial Conduct. So Ripple just got licensed. You see what's going on, everybody? All these institutions now are jumping all in. They're all getting licensed. We're seeing all this. The crypto prices don't go up. That's how you know. Like, if you don't got enough crypto now, get a fucking loan. This is how you know something is not right. That's exactly what got me into crypto. The first thing was I'd hear all the banks and government people say, oh, crypto's bad. It's for drug dealing, this and that. Now, I studied crypto for 3 months. March, April, and May of 2020 when COVID hit, okay? I was stuck at home. I'd watch 10 crypto videos a day for 3 months. So I watched like 900 videos or something. Then I started Crypto Hulk after watching 900 videos. When I heard the government telling me this crypto's bad, and when JP Morgan was saying, oh, crypto's bad, BlackRock saying crypto's bad, I'm looking around left and right. I'm like, I'm getting it. I'm going to get a fucking loan. I'm going to put in over $8,000 on this. I understand crypto enough, and I understand these crooked politicians and bankers enough. I need to get a fucking loan because I think I found something. If they don't want me to have it, that's what I want to have. The more they don't want me to have it, the more shit I got to buy. That's just me. Don't copy Crypto Hulk, but that's just, I used to work for the government. I used to work with a lot of criminals, and I can't tell the difference between the two, actually. But let's keep going because Ripple just got a license in the United Kingdom. Now they did this in Luxembourg. With offices in London, Dublin, Luxembourg, Geneva, Ripple provides enterprise-grade digital asset solutions to several financial institutions in Europe. Besides these recently secured licenses, Ripple has already secured more than 75 regulatory licenses around the world. It's all being set up, everybody. The dumb people out there, all the dumb money, it's like, oh, Ripple's price is never going up. It only goes down. Why do you think follow Crypto Hulk and everything works? Wait, Tom Dumlovey, what's that? That's his name, right? Let's look again. Tom Dumlovey is the same guy that calls Ripple a bank meme coin, and he doesn't understand it. Tom Dumlovey, he lives up to his name. He's one of the very few people that live up to a Dumlovey. That's his last name. He totally lives up to his last name. Tom, let me try to answer a question here for you, Tom. I'll answer it because you're too fucking stupid to understand this. The article already shows us that Ripple has 75 regulatory banking licenses around the world. Let me ask you something. Do banks gamble? No. Do banks invest in dumb shit, NFTs and shit? No. Do 75 banks around the world invest in meme coins? No. Do banks use meme coins? No. What do banks use? Money, currency. Banks do KYC. Banks are very, very strict. There's all kinds of regulations with banks. They can't buy anything that's a gamble. But then how is XRP, which is Ripple, getting into all these banks? Tom Dumlovey. It's just, man, this guy's so fucking stupid. I got to move on. Now, there's Ripple President Monica Long. She's in Los Angeles at the NFT LA conference in Los Angeles, March 30th, 2022, according to this article here. It's a while ago. How old's this article? 9 hours ago? Okay, well, why the fuck are they showing Monica Long from 3 years ago? Ripple president Monica Long said, by extending Ripple's licensing portfolio and evolving our payment solution, we are doing more than just moving money. We are managing the end to flow of value to unlock trillions in dormant capital and moving legacy finance into the digital future. Luxembourg is establishing itself as a premier hub for financial innovation. This is so massive. It's showing how this massive bank is using Ripple to become a crypto hub. And you got Tom Dumlovey. I want you to see what they're doing right here. I want you to watch this is total manipulation right here. Tom Dumlovey, look what they're doing. They're showing they're talking about Ripple. Okay, here's what they do. They give you a little bit of truth, then try to dump a whole bunch of shit on it. Okay, here's what they did. I'm calling it out because Tom Dumlovey needs to be called out for being dumb. They're showing you how Ripple has all these global banking licenses, and that's just killing Tom Dumlovey right now. He's getting his balls busted right now. And to see that last week, the Financial Conduct Authority of the United Kingdom gives Ripple a license. Now Luxembourg gives Ripple a license. No one gave Ethereum or Bitcoin a license. Oh, Tom Dumlovey is getting plowed in his bunghole right now. So what does he have to do? He's got to show Ripple president, but in the backdrop, an NFT sign, right? To get people to think that Ripple's some kind of banking NFT meme coin, right? Do you see what he's doing? But he's using a photo from 3 years ago. What? That's why Tom Dumlovey is dumb. Now, what he did not do is get a picture of last week. That's what they should have done. Get a picture of last week. Financial Conduct Authority with Ripple. Get a picture of that. No, he didn't do that. So what about today? He could have gotten a picture of Luxembourg with Ripple getting a license. Nope, he doesn't show that. What does Tom Dumlovey show? A 3-year-old picture about NFTs and Monica Long in front of the thing. He is so fucking butthurt right now. His booty hole's blown out about that big because he's got an elephant for a boyfriend. Okay, I think we'll end that article right there on a positive note. Let's check the comments and let's see what we got here. Secret Squirrel. What? 46 JDMA is like, what about XRP? Wasn't that the bankers meeting? Oh my God, this Tom Dumlovey guy, he's like a punching bag. And whenever we get like sick and tired of shit, we can just like start punching him. All right. Oh, here's Elizabeth Warren, Democrat, the biggest Democrat. What's she saying about crypto? Let's take a look. Elizabeth Warren's out there trying to scare all the Republicans. Elizabeth Warren warns. She's warning people of volatile crypto risks in their 401ks. Here's what investing professionals say. Senator Elizabeth Warren this week wrote to the SEC commissioner and asked how the agency plans to protect investors holding cryptocurrencies in retirement policies. Citing the asset class's volatility, weak investor protections, and lack of transparency. You know what? I'm going to stop right there for a second and be like, look, you guys, including myself, we have invested in crypto, haven't we? And what I do is I deep dive for you. I go over a crypto, and whether you guys pump it or dump it, or that's not the point. Like for like the past, I don't know, 9 months, I show a crypto. I show you all the connections and this and that. Sometimes we show stocks of companies that are integrated with crypto. And then you make your own decision, right? I mean, that's what crypto is. Elizabeth Warren is a total liar. She's getting bought off by the banks. That's my opinion. She's totally low IQ. That's a fact. She's under some belief that you have to be protected somehow. I don't know where she's getting this at. For most Americans, their 401k, I'm going to try to imitate how she sounds. It's really irritating. For most Americans, their 401k represents a lifetime to retirement security rather than a playground for financial risk. Allowing crypto into American retirement accounts creates fertile ground for workers and families to lose big. Wow, she's so fucking stupid. President Trump signed an executive order trying to allow crypto into the SEC, trying to allow crypto into the CFTC so people can put that in their 401k. You know what it almost looks like to me? Every time President Trump tries to do something good for us, Democrats have to come and try to fuck it up. We got all these dangerous, illegal, sex offender, drug dealer immigrants in this country. Trump's trying to get them out. And Elizabeth Warren and Ocasio-Cortez and Jacques Cousteau, whatever fucking name is, and who's that other baddie chick? Whatever, the fucking Ilmar Uhan or whatever. They're just trying, it's unbelievable. Everything that Trump's trying to do, they're trying to undo. I'm like, wow. Some brokerages, such as Fidelity, already offer direct cryptocurrency investments in individual retirement accounts. So that's what I got. I got like $100 in there. But that's what Fidelity, I have my Fidelities. You can buy crypto and put it in your 401k. Elizabeth Warren is all fucking pissed because we can do that. You know why? Because if we become rich, and if you get $100 million, guess what? You're going to run against Elizabeth Warren. Next time her position comes up, now you'll have 10, 20, $30 million to self-fund your own campaign, and you won't have to suck pussy like Elizabeth Warren does to get elected. That's my opinion, just stating an opinion. Now, some people claim Elizabeth Warren takes illegal bribes and all these kinds of things. Some people claim that. But see, when we get rich, we can just self-fund and then bye-bye Elizabeth Warren. Bye-bye Maxine Waters. Bye-bye all the dumb shit, okay? That's why they're terrified, because when we come up and get rich, they're gone. They're voted out. That's why. See, because what they do, my opinion, is they all illegally get these campaign contributions to run. But see, you'll be having the same amount of money, and you ain't 1/10 as stupid as this fucking bitch is. Now they bring in a CNBC trading advisor, Jerry Schlichter, whatever his fucking name is. Jerry. Hey, Jerry. Jerry says this. We could learn so much from Jerry. Listen what Jerry says. The objective for the average person is to have a safe, secure retirement plan. I had no fucking idea. Jerry, thank you so very much for commenting in this article. Jerry, thank you for your input from CNBC. The objective for the average person is to have a safe, secure retirement plan. Fuck me. Let's go to the next section here. You got them weighing crypto's volatility. Like, these people have no idea what's going on. I'm not going to read the article anymore. This is just dumb shit. You know what? It's tough when you got a channel like mine, because we do what you're supposed to do to invest. I have a 1 hour show twice a day. A lot of times it's 2 hours a day. Hold on. So what we do on this channel, like, people don't do this. Very few people do this. What I do is I spend hours a day looking at news articles, examining things, looking for connections, deep diving connections, and I find some amazing things. We discuss them. I show you all the connections that I can find. And at the end of the show, sometimes you buy or you don't buy these things, or sometimes we sell them. Or maybe you avoid, like the Block V shit. Maybe we just avoid buying dumb shit. What I do is I do the work first. And then, of course, you're always supposed to do your own research on top of what I do. So I'll come in, I'll show you all this stuff, and hopefully you do further research and it validates what I already said. These people here, Elizabeth Warren, they're talking about people that don't even investigate. Like, Americans just want to have a safe and secure investment. I'm like, what you have to do is, when you watch Crypto Hulk Show, that's what you have to do. This is where we deep dive shit and we critically analyze stuff. We look at it from different directions, and then it's up to you. You take the research further. I don't know who people are out there saying crypto is bad. Everything's bad. Everything is fucking bad. Every company, crypto's no different. You don't think they're saying, these people are liars? Oh, there's a lot of things that are not transparent crypto. Oh, well, what about when Wells Fargo steals like $6 billion from Americans? Is that transparent? No, they get caught. What about when JP Morgan does this or that, manipulates metals markets? Is that transparent? No. So what the fuck are these people talking about? It's dumb shit, and I got to set off the alarm.
Bullshit! 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 That's bullshit.
Crypto is for criminals. Dude, there's more criminals in the rest of the world than criminals. These people are so fucking stupid. Let's go to one last article. Oh, Honeywell. That's really a big deep dive. Fuck it, I'll make it a short one. If this is a 10 to 15 minute deep dive, I'm going to do in less than 5 minutes. Some of you guys are like, thank God. All right, Honeywell. Honeywell is a company that has national, and I can't say security, and I can't say clearance. Honeywell, I used to know somebody back in the day around the mid-90s. I used to know somebody who worked for Honeywell, and they would make heat exchangers on the space shuttle. So Honeywell's a company where the government will give it jobs to do. Sometimes they're classified. That might have been a classified job. I don't know, but I kind of knew this guy, and he told me what he did, who he worked for, and what he was doing. Kind of a close friend. So what we got is Honeywell. They make thermostats, air purifiers. I used to have a Honeywell $200 air purifier, $300 one in the house. So, but Honeywell does like DARPA, DARPA. It's like stuff I can't talk about. Okay, so Honeywell gets contracts for them. That's how deep this goes. Well, guess what? Honeywell's involved in Quantinuum. Okay, they're going to IPO. Now, this is a stock. This is something you might want to look into. It's probably going to hit the streets at about $10 a piece. Okay, you can look at Honeywell. It's HON. That's the stock for Honeywell. But they're going to have something called Quantium. That's going to be another stock. Okay, that's the one you're going to probably want to look into. Industrial company Honeywell said on Wednesday that it plans for its majority-owned quantum computing unit, it's called Quantinuum. I'm going to copy the sentence and put it in the top chat. So in case somebody can't get just read that shit right there. On Wednesday, it plans for its majority-owned quantum computing unit. So Honeywell owns I think 50% of a quantum computer unit. It's they own a portion of the company. This company is going to IPO. That's what you want to get. Okay? Quantum's IPO plans come at a time when companies are exploring ways to develop scale quantum capabilities to solve complex problems. Now, just in September, this article's dated January 14th. So just this past September, Quantium raised $600 million. Now, NVIDIA is working with them. This gets very, very big, everybody, very quick. BMW's involved with them. HSBC, one of the world's biggest banks. JP Morgan, Airbus. Let me tell you something. If Honeywell has it, listen, if Honeywell's coming out with AI, you need to get early access to that, okay? This is fucking huge. Now, I did a little deep dive. Remember, this is a full speed crypto Hulk. It's a crypto sprint. I'm doing a crypto sprint, and I can't spend 15 minutes on this shit. I got to do it quick. Quantium was founded in 2021. It's a merger of Honeywell and Quantum Solutions. It's also a partnership of Cambridge Quantum, founded in 2014. Headquarters, Broomfield, Colorado. They got offices in UK, US, Germany, Japan, Qatar, Singapore, New Mexico. It focuses on ion-trapped quantum processors. So they trap ions. I'm not getting into this tech. Way above my pay grade. I'm not even going to act like I know what the fuck they're talking about. Honeywell has a 54% stake in this company. Now, Quantium is not a cryptocurrency project and does not have a native token. But let's keep reading because you're going to like what you hear. This is related to Crypto Halt channel. Quantium has solutions that address quantum threats to Ethereum and Bitcoin and shit. So it's kind of like a Seals Q, everybody. This has the highest level government security, just like Seals Q, all right? And that YSAT and all that shit. They're in the same league right up there. Although this could be a higher level because Honeywell's a bigger company and they got They got way more money than this, than the Seals Q people, all right? But I'm not putting Seals Q down, but they're coming after the same market. They're working for the government, doing the same fucking shit. They got the PKQ, the PQC shit, post-quantum cryptography. It's the same shit that Seals Q's working on, all right? They're working on quantum secure blockchains, a definite competitor to Seals Q. The guy who started this company, listen to this. He's a former investment banker at HSBC. See what I'm saying? This is where the crypto, it's coming to this. Honeywell is saying, oh, this isn't a crypto thing. Oh, it's going to be. It's going to be. When you got HSBC and Citibank, oh, shit. Yeah, these people working for you, it's going to move and groove into a cryptocurrency AI. You watch, okay? I'm showing you right here. The guy who founded this company, he used to be an investment banker at HSBC and Citibank. He came from money. He comes from investing in payment systems and shit, man. Yeah, Qualcomm mixed up in this. I'm going to try to fast forward. They're talking about Shor's algorithm, SHOR''S algorithm attacks on crypto wallets. That's what Seals Q is working on as well. The Shor's algorithm attacks, that's what they're doing, the same thing. They got a partnership with JP Morgan for quantum AI and fraud detection. Quantium, they're working on real world assets and tokenization and finance. The same fucking thing. They're working on the same thing. They have a confidential IPO draft submission. So what they're doing, this is top secret. Quantium with Honeywell has an IPO draft that they want to give the SEC, but they're keeping it private because they don't want other people to see what they're doing. I'm telling you, this one's going to be fucking big. November 6th, they just got chosen by DARPA right there. December 6, 2025, selected by DARPA for Stage B Quantum Benchmarking Initiative. This shit is so fucking secret, okay? This is massive right here. At the same day, they got NVIDIA, collaboration with NVIDIA, the world's biggest chip maker right there. This gets very massive. DARPA, they got selected by DARPA for quantum benchmarking. The Singapore National Quantum Office is their partner. Qatar government is their partner. Oh, this is some deep ties with governments. But United Kingdom, partner with United Kingdom government. This is fucking massive. Keep a lookout for this, I'm telling you. IBM's a partner in this. Oh, God. What does that tell you right there? This Quantium enables quantum secure encryption to protect blockchains from quantum attacks. They have quantum simulations for DeFi optimization. They're doing the same shit like Seals Q, everybody. You got Honeywell involved, JP Morgan, NVIDIA, Mitsui, Amgen, QED investors, IBM. I believe Hyperledger's involved with this. That's stellar. BMW, DARPA, Stage B. They're talking about blockchain transactions for secure transactions right there. Mobile payment software. They're in this crypto. They're trying to make it sound like it's not crypto. Oh, it's fucking crypto. But they just don't have a native token. That's all. But this is all fucking, this is what is up right here. They're trying to secure crypto transactions. and they're working with all these governments and secret agencies. Where am I looking at time? I think that's enough. Okay, we're at the time right now. You'll have to look. I don't know what that coin is going to be, that stock's going to be called, but it's the Honeywell. Look it up yourself. Go to the Honeywell website. Do your own research. That Quantium. It's a Quantium is the name of the company. And if they IPO and stuff, some of you guys will probably be able to get a crack at it. Other than that, I got to get going. I got to pick somebody up. And if not, I'm in deep shit. I'll see you all in my next broadcast. I'm going to try to do an AM show tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow PM is Caleb and Brown at 5 o'clock PM Pacific. So the AM show I'm going to work on tonight, hopefully I can find some stuff.